Hello guys, can you see this board?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes.
So we are going to start the next and last unit of the syllabus. And in solid state, there are two branches, one which deals with the crystalline structure and the other one that deals with the non-crystalline structures. So as we have discussed in the last class, it is difficult to deal with non-crystalline structure. Why? Because there is no symmetry. If we have, let us say, 10,000 atoms, we are going to have 10,000 equations and they are not identical. यदि हमारे पास यहाँ 10,000 atoms हैं, हमारे पास 10,000 या उससे भी ज़्यादा equations होंगी किसी problem के according. And since they are not identical, they are not similar, there is no pattern, it is difficult or it may be impossible to deal with such a system. But if we have a crystalline structure, here also we have same number of equations, but they are kind of identical, or there is some pattern, there is some fixed connection between them. And using that pattern, we can easily solve these equations. Or in some sense, the difficulty with the crystalline structure is much less than the difficulty we see in the non-crystalline structure. Crystalline structures में जो difficulty है वो non-crystalline से बहुत कम है. So we will discuss in this unit this part, and we are not going to discuss this non-crystalline thing. Okay. So the framework that we use to deal with crystalline structure is categorized in two components, or any crystal is categorized in two components. Okay. So what is crystal actually? Crystal क्या है? Crystal is a repetitive pattern of, it may be atom, it may be molecule, it may be some group of atom. Okay. For example, like if we have a crystal of copper, it means the copper atoms are placed in some particular pattern. Okay. Let us say we have some diatomic material, then what kind of pattern are we going to get? Something like this. One atom is here. The second atom will be something like this. Let us say it is at the top right position with respect to first atom. So this is the crystal. Okay. So the crystal is repetitive pattern of this unit. Crystal क्या है? इस unit का repetitive pattern है. Okay. So we say this unit as basis. Okay. So this is first component. What is basis? Basis can be only one atom. It may be a complex molecule also. हो सकता है यहाँ पे कोई पूरा का पूरा molecule रखा हो. Okay. It may be anything. How to represent it? So we represent this whole thing by dot. Okay. So when we show the crystal in a schematic form, this whole repetitive thing is shown by just one point. Okay. Now, how do we represent crystal? So now crystal is nothing but the repetition of this point. Okay. What is this? This pattern is called lattice. Repeated structure of basis. So this basis along with lattice, we need to know both the things. What actually we have in place of these dots, इस dot की जगह पे क्या रखना है, and what is the arrangement of all the molecules. These two things together gives us the crystal. Okay. So in order to understand crystal, किसी crystal को यदि समझना है या पढ़ना है, then we need to know these two things basis. I mean, we need to know what is going on at the atomic or molecular level. पहले हमको ये समझना होगा कि within a point, within a basis, what is happening. Second thing that we need to understand is the lattice part. Lattice means what is the interaction between these two atoms. इन दो atoms या इन दो molecules के बीच में क्या interaction है. So both the things are equally important. दोनों ही चीजें अपनी अपनी जगह पे जरूरी हैं. And once we know these two things, then we can find out all the property of the crystal. What about basis? We can't say much. It depends on what exactly we have at the point. Basis को लेके कोई ज़्यादा classification नहीं है, because it completely depends on what kind of molecule we have here. What about lattice? Lattice can be classified further. So what is lattice now? Lattice is some repetitive structure. It may be like this. Or one possibility is this also. What I want to show you is that the lattice here looks like a net of this type. Means this net consists of square blocks. Okay. Whereas the net here is look like this. Okay. There are many possibilities for a lattice. The lattice may also look like this. This is also one sort of lattice. What kind of lattice is this? Let me first make all the points. This look like a net like this. So we have many possibilities. These are few of them. The question is, let us say we know all the property of basis part. मान लीजिए हमको सब कुछ पता है basis के बारे में. Basis means the properties at molecular level or at atomic level. Now, how do we study the interaction between the atoms? Atoms के बीच का interaction means now we need to understand the lattice component. Do we need to solve this whole lattice? I mean, let us say we have 10,000 atoms. यदि हमारे पास 10,000 atoms हैं, do we really need to write 10,000 equations? क्या हमें 10,000 equations लिखने की जरूरत पड़ेगी?
No, sir.
We do not need that many equations. If we can solve only one of the component, then we can either extend that result or we can derive general result from that part. So what is the minimal thing that we need to learn? वो minimal चीज क्या है जो हमको सीखने की जरूरत है या जो solve करने की जरूरत है? In this lattice, it is this part. In this lattice, it is this component. In this lattice, it is this component. Why? Because you can see the lattice is made by repetitive arrangement of these small block. जो पूरा lattice बना है वो इसके repetitive arrangement से बना है. If we can understand the physics inside this part, यदि हम सिर्फ इतने part को study कर सके, then we can somehow generalize this to the both dimensions. Okay, so this is the smallest thing that we need to learn. What is this? All these things are called unit cell. So the name is quite obvious. Cell means the smallest component. Unit means, I mean, this is one unit. If you add these many units multiple time, यदि आप इनको बार-बार use करेंगे in both the directions, you will get the complete lattice. Okay. Unit cell. A small block which after repetitive arrangement produces the lattice. Okay. And unit cell cannot be divided further. What does it mean? You can say that this is also lattice, this is also unit cell. आप कह सकते हैं ये भी तो unit cell है. I can make lattice with the arrangement of this. Yes, you can make lattice from this, but this is not the smallest. You can divide this big component into identical component. One is this, consists of 4 points here, and one is this. So these points are common in both, just half in this and remaining half in this. Okay. So we are looking for the smallest piece which cannot be divided further, and the repetition of that piece can generate the whole lattice. So we only need to learn this unit cell. Once we learn this unit cell, we can hope to solve the complete lattice. There is one more term that is called primitive cell. Okay. So when the time will come, I'll tell you what is primitive cell, but these two things are not same. यदि आप लोगों ने primitive cell word सुना है, then let me remind you that unit cell and primitive cells are not the same thing, they are different. क्या डिफरेंस है, we will discuss later. In some cases they are same, कुछ केस में दोनों सेम है, कुछ केसेस में ये अलग भी होती है. Okay. How many type of cells, how many type of unit cell we can think of? कितनी तरह की यूनिट सेल पॉसिबल है? Or in other words,
7.
yes,
7 types.
Right. So when I say how many type of unit cell, we are actually asking how many type of lattice we can have. So we have only some particular type of lattice. Why we have only some type of lattice? Let me give you one example. Can you make a lattice using this unit cell? These are 5. So this is a unit cell. Okay. How much is this angle? The angle kitna hoga? I mean, you can calculate. It's a pentagon. So can you make a lattice using this pentagon?
No, sir.
So you can try if you want. I mean, just keep adding different pentagon side by side, and you will realize that you cannot make the complete lattice. There will be some gap. So unit cells are fixed in numbers. I mean, they are not infinite. जैसे atoms के structure infinite हो सकते हैं, unit cell के structures infinite नहीं हो सकते. They are some fixed in numbers. And how many type of lattice we have? Sorry, how many type of unit cell we have?
7.
These are 14. And these 14 cells are further categorized in 7 groups. Groups हैं. I hope you know. Let me tell you. So the name of these groups are this. One is called cubic.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, in that pentagon example, why can't we form a lattice?
Okay. So let me show you one diagram from the book. Let me just give me some time. There used to be a diagram. Just let me see if I can find in book. Otherwise, it will be difficult to show. Okay, so it's not there in book. Let me show you by hand. So the task here is use pentagon. Let us say you have pentagon tiles, and job is to make a floor of these tiles. इस तरह के पेंटागन से आपको फ्लोर कंप्लीट करना है. So you will realize that you cannot completely fill the floor. आप इन टाइल्स को यूज करके फ्लोर को पूरा नहीं भर सकते. There will always be some gap, like we will have some gap here. We will have some gap here. And this gap cannot be filled by the pentagon tiles. Or let me tell you in other words, have you seen the football? The football consists of pentagon types units, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you make football flat?
No, sir.
Try hard. You can never ever make football flat. Okay, that is one of the reason that you cannot make a complete floor by using only pentagon tiles. So you can have square, you can have rectangle, you can have hexagon also, but you can
Sir,
never fill the space using pentagons. Yes.
sir, why is it necessary that we should complete a square?
Uh, we should complete. I didn't get your question.
Uh, Sir, in the previous figures, you were completing a square or a rectangle, no, sir?
This one, huh?
You have drawn with the golden line, golden colors. Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Why is it necessary to complete that rectangle, sir?
So when we say crystalline structure, we simply means that we have the same pattern in all directions. If we look from this side, we see some pattern. We should see the same pattern from this side also. We should see the same pattern from this side also. That's what we mean by the crystal. In the non-crystalline structure, we see different pattern from different sides. Okay. Let us say this arrangement. Is there any pattern in this? If you see from this side, there is some different pattern, right? And that is why lattice are supposed to be completely filled. I mean, there is no gap or there is no cavity between these. Okay. So if you have a pentagon-like structure, then there are some gaps in the floor. Okay. I mean, the structure does not look same from all sides. यदि आप पेंटागन टाइल से स्ट्रक्चर बनाएंगे वो सभी साइड से एक जैसा नहीं दिखेगा. Whereas crystals are always seen same from all sides. Crystals हर साइड से आपको एक जैसा ही दिखना चाहिए. Okay. So in lattice gaps are not allowed. So these 7 groups are,
Sir,
yes.
sir, circle.
So how do you make a lattice from circle?
Sir, from the center, if you see in any direction,
One minute. 1 minute. So you say unit cell is circle, huh?
yes, sir.
Where are the atoms? I mean, where are the basis point here? Lattice points?
Sir, here we can complete the pentagon.
So you are saying 5 points on this. Something like this, huh?
Yes, sir.
And now you are going to make a repetitive arrangement of these circles. Something like this, huh? We have 1 point here also. So you can see how many points we have. 1 point here, 1 point here, 1 point here. You can easily see density is extremely high here. Density is and density is low here. We have only 1 point. So you can see the distribution is not uniform. Distribution uniform नहीं है आपका. Here we have 3 points very close to each other. This point are quite far from each other. इन दोनों के बीच में distance अच्छा खासा है. Right. That is why. So I mean, you can ask your question in other way. Why do we have only these 7 groups? आप ये भी पूछ सकते हैं कि सिर्फ 7 groups की क्यों possible हो? Or why do we have only 7 unit cells? 7 unit cells ही क्यों हैं? Okay. So there are मैनी कंस्ट्रेंट हियर, यहाँ कई कंस्ट्रेंट्स हैं। किस तरह के कंस्ट्रेंट्स हैं? कंप्लीट डिस्क्रिप्शन नहीं देंगे आपको उसका। व्हाटएवर यूनिट सेल्स यू आर गोइंग टू चूज, आप जो भी यूनिट सेल चूज कर रहे हैं, इट मस्ट हैव सम सिमेट्रीज, उसमें कुछ सिमेट्रीज होनी चाहिए। किस तरह की सिमेट्री? इट डिपेंड्स ऑन लेटिस। लाइक दिस लेटिस, क्या सिमेट्री है इसमें? pi by 2 rotation. Pi by 2 rotation means if I rotate this whole lattice by 90 degree, is there any change in the lattice? क्या 90 डिग्री से रोटेट करने से कोई चेंज आएगा?
No, sir.
The same symmetry must exist in corresponding unit cell also. जो सिमेट्री लेटिस में है, यही सिमेट्री यूनिट सेल में भी होनी चाहिए। This lattice is symmetrical around this line. I mean, if you just rotate this lattice around this line, you will see the same lattice again. Same symmetry must exist in this unit cell also. इस unit cell में ये symmetry भी होनी चाहिए। क्यों होनी चाहिए? Because whatever set of equations we are going to have, जो भी आप इसके लिए equation setup करेंगे, those equations will follow this symmetry. And if we are expecting that our unit cell is the simple answer to this whole lattice, और जब उम्मीद कर रहे हैं कि unit cell हमको वो सारे आंसर दे सकता है, then unit cell must also have all these properties. यूनिट सेल में भी ये सारी सिमेट्री हमको मिलनी ही चाहिए। Okay. So if we put a mirror around this, we do not see any change in the lattice. यूनिट सेल में ये होना चाहिए। If we put a mirror like this, there is no change in the lattice. यूनिट सेल में भी ये बिहेवियर दिखना चाहिए। We put a mirror like this, there is no change in the lattice. We must see the same behavior in the unit cells. So there are many symmetries here. Let me give you name of some. Translational. Translational means if you just move the lattice from one point to other point, यदि आपने इस पूरे lattice को उठा के इस point से उठा के यहाँ रख दिया, is there any change in the pattern? No. The unit cell must also have the same behavior. Rotational, like you rotate by pi by 2 angle here, no change. Okay. Parity. Parity means this mirror images. So if you put a mirror here, I mean, you are saying that the fx and f minus x have the same behavior. Parity means you put a mirror here. So whatever is at point x comma 0, same behavior is seen at minus x comma 0. Okay. So there are these kind of symmetries which are there in system. These are there in lattice. ये सारी symmetry lattice में मिलती हैं, and जो भी unit cell है, that unit cell must also have the same symmetries. ये सारी symmetry आपको unit cell में भी होनी चाहिए. Okay. So because of all these reasons, इसको हम बहुत ज़्यादा डिटेल में नहीं जाएंगे. Many possible unit cells are not allowed. बहुत सारी unit cells इस वजह से allowed नहीं है. We only have a small group. वो group क्या है? These. So that's the reason the unit cells are not infinite. Unit cells में classification limited है. We cannot have all sort of answers. Okay. So these 7 groups are cubic, tetragonal, orthorhombic, see, the purpose of unit cell is simply not to make the lattice. Unit cell का सिर्फ यही पर्पज नहीं है कि उससे पूरा लेटिस बनाया जा सके. It must have all the properties of lattice as well. उसमें लेटिस के सारे बिहेवियर भी होने जरूरी हैं. Let me give you one small example that will make it clear. Let us talk about this simple lattice. Okay.
Sir,
Yes.
you didn't write triclinic.
Is it?
Yes, sir. You wrote trigonal and tetrahedral. No,
Tracking
not
is it?
tetra.
5 numbers.
Tetragonal. Yes, sir.
So let me tell you what is the difference between these. So what kind of unit cells are these? So in general, we can define a unit cell in this way.
Sir, sorry, sir. Not triclinic. You didn't write rhombohedral.
Rhombohedral. What is this? I think orthorhombic and rhombohedral are same. Is it?
No, sir. They should be different. I think.
Trigonal is rhombohedral.
Maybe.
The other
Maybe,
name
sir.
of this? Yes. Thanks. This is called rhombohedral. Okay. So we have a unit cell like this. In general, we can have this kind of structure. Let me announce that I have posted one assessment test in the assignment section. There are around 10 columns. So please, this is for all students. ये सभी के लिए है. This assessment will be checked and the marks will be added in the internal assessment. इसके marks आपके internal assessment में count किए जाएंगे. So please take it sincerely, solve it and submit it before the deadline. The deadline is September 9th. Okay.
Sir,
Yes.
are you sure that trigonal and rhombohedral are same? Because I think tetragonal and rhombohedral should be same.
I just checked from the book. That's why I'm writing. Let me check again.
Trigonals for 1D direct 1D is 3 angle and rhombohedral has 4 angle in its 1D projection.
Give me some time.
Sir, I think both are same, sir. Trigonal system is also called as rhombohedral system.
This is solid state physics, right? So I'll upload in your. What is this? 01. Here, trigonal and rhombohedral are same. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So let me mention what is the difference between all these. Then it will be clear to you. So this is a general shape of a cube. In general, we can have different length of the edges, and we can have these angles. Okay. For cubic means all the lengths are same, all the angles are 90 degree. Okay. Tetragonal means two lengths are same, third one is different, but angles are
90.
90 degree. Orthorhombic means
All the edges are different.
different.
Angle are 90.
Angles are still 90 degree. Okay. Monoclinic means
All the angles and edges are different.
two angles are 90 degree, but third angle is something else.
Okay.
Triclinic means all are different. Okay. All the angles are also different. So it is the triclinic which is most generalized in this. Okay. Then trigonal is, and this is somewhat surprising. Angles are equal, but not 90. Equal to him, but 90 नहीं है. Hexagonal is the base are equal, height is not equal. These
One angle
angles
is
are 60 and gamma is
60.
120. 120.
What? 120.
This hexagonal is like this. Let me first make it. The hexagonal unit cell is just 1/3 of this. जो hexagonal cell होता है वो इस 1/3 है. So this is A, this is B, this height is C. These angles are 90 degree. This angle is 90 degree, but this angle is 120 degree. Okay. So this unit is hexagonal. ये जो आप एक यूनिट देख रहे हैं, this is the hexagonal unit cell. Okay. Yes. How do we get 14 unit cell from this? So this cubic is further classified in 3 parts. It is called simple cubic. Other is called BCC. BCC means
Base centered.
body centered.
Body center.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. And FCC.
FCC.
FCC means face centered.
Mm.
Sir,
Yes.
in that seventh one, how many axes does it have?
3.
Seventh, sir. Seventh one.
Yes, hexagonal. Yes. What's the problem here?
3 or 4, sir.
How many axes?
Yes, sir.
Axis means the dimensions.
Yes, sir. Like X, Y, Z.
So yes, so this is like x-axis, this is like y-axis, but x and y are now having the angle 120 degree. And this is like z-axis. So the coordinate system is somewhat different for it. X is here, y is here with angle 120 degree, and this is z. So these angle are 90. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Like in the triclinic case, we have a strange coordinate system, something like this. This is alpha, this is beta, and this is gamma. All angles are different. Tetragonal, how many? We have 2 here, simple and BCC. In orthorhombic, we have 2 components, and these 2 components are, we have 3 components here. Simple base body. Centered. So don't worry, I will provide you the textbook for it. So, I mean, do not think much about this classification. Simple, base centered, and so monoclinic have how many? Only two. What about triclinic? Triclinic have only one, simple.
Only one here.
The trigonal have only one, simple. And hexagonal have only one, simple. So you can count, these are 14 in number. 3 plus 2, 5 plus 3, 8 plus 2, 10 plus 4. Something missing. They are 14 in numbers. I'll give you the table so you can take it from there also. What is body centered? What is base centered? The meanings are something like this. So when I say simple cubic, this is the unit cell.
Sir, can we count it again?
Okay. So simple 3. In simple we have 3. Okay. In tetragonal we have 2. In orthorhombic we have 3. No, in orthorhombic we have 4. Okay, sorry. In orthorhombic we have one more. Simple base body face. Simple base body, and there is one more face centered. Okay. So here we have 4. Okay. Monoclonic are 2 and 3 here. So 3 to 5 for 9 to 11 and 3 14. Okay. So these are the structures. Now when what is the meaning of simple? Simple means the lattice points, the basis points are at the corners only. This is the simplest structure. Okay. Body centered means lattice points are at the corner. Corner पर तो है ही. The lattice points are also there at the center of the body. Means we have 8 points at the corners and we have 1 point at the center of the major diagonal. जो इसका बड़े वाला diagonal है उसके center पर. Okay. Base centered means base centered is this. First, let me complete face centered. Face centered is this. We have lattice point at the corners. Lattice point corners पर तो है ही. The lattice points are also there at the center of faces. How many faces we have for this lattice? 6. 1 point at the center of this face, 1 point here, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, so there are 6 faces. We have lattice point at the center of these 6 faces also. What is base centered? So base centered means this. So where do we have base center? Base center आपको कहाँ मिल रहा है? Orthorhombic. Okay. So it has a structure like this. All the lengths are unequal. सभी lengths unequal है. Okay. The atoms or the basis points are at the corners पर है, and at the center of base. Base means ऊपर वाले के बीच में है, और at the center of this base, and nowhere, बाकी कहीं भी point नहीं है. So this is the base centered lattice. Okay, so these type of unit cells we have. So like in this case, if we have a 2D equivalent, you can say this is a simple square lattice. You can say this is body centered square lattice. Since 2D है, there is no cubic version. If you generalize it to cube, यदि आप इसको cube में generalize करेंगे, this will be like FCC or BCC. Unit cell FCC या BCC जैसा बनेगा. The 3D generalization of this is like just a simple cube. So that's how we can generate the whole lattice using these 14 unit cells. And they not only generate, सिर्फ generation काफी नहीं है. They have the properties of lattice as well. Lattice property means if you rotate this cube by 90 degree, यदि आप इसको 90 degree से rotate करेंगे in any direction, its shape does not change. इसकी shape change नहीं होती है. Okay. If you put a mirror by 45 degree angle, यदि आप एक mirror इस तरीके से रखेंगे 45 angle पर, the image and the actual lattice are same. जो image बनती है वो actual lattice जैसी ही है. Okay. If you put a mirror like this, its shape does not change. So you can see it has all the properties which lattice has. इसमें वो सारी symmetries हैं जो lattice में है. And therefore, if we study this small piece, यदि सिर्फ इसने छोटे से piece को study किया जाए, then we have high chances of getting the answers for the crystal. हमको वो आंसर मिल सकते हैं जो हम crystals के लिए खोजना चाह रहे हैं. So now we have reduced the problem to a very small set. जो अभी तक thousands of equations solve करने का problem था, वो हम छोटा करके कहाँ तक ले आए हैं? Basis point plus unit cell. Okay. Basis point, there is no classification. It's a separate field. You have to study at the atomic level, at the molecular level. You apply all the quantum mechanics, classical mechanics, whatever we have studied. Let us discuss some properties of this unit cell. For example, we were talking about strength of crystals, right? हमने बात करी थी crystal की strength के लिए. So how do we define strength of crystals? So the strength actually controlled by the interaction between the atoms. If atoms are interacting with high forces, then you cannot deform such object. यदि atoms के बीच में interaction अच्छा है, आप उनको deform नहीं कर सकते. If this interaction is loose, then you can deform them. And when we talk about this interaction, one parameter that affect this interaction, जो parameter इस interaction को कम या ज़्यादा कर सकता है, that is distance. If two molecules are far from each other, the interaction is weak. If molecules are close to each other, the interaction is strong. मॉलिक्यूल्स के बीच डिस्टेंस ज़्यादा है, आप उसको आसानी से डिफॉर्म कर पाएंगे, कम है, it is not easy to deform them. Okay, so we can find the strength of the crystal by looking at the strength of unit cell itself. आप क्रिस्टल की स्ट्रेंथ को समझना चाहते हैं, आप सिर्फ यूनिट सेल की स्ट्रेंथ को कैलकुलेट करके भी you can have some guess about the crystal's strength. One parameter that defines all these things is called packing fraction. Packing fraction means volume of atoms in a unit cell divided by volume of unit cell. Now what does it mean? It has meaning like this. Let me just plot a 2D crystal for convenience. And it's a simple lattice here. Okay, what is the unit cell here? Unit cell is this. How many points does it have? कितने points हैं इस unit cell में?
4.
They are 4, but if you see carefully, they are not 4. यहाँ पे 4 नहीं है. Why?
It's
Sir,
1.
Because let us focus on this point A. But let us focus this point A here. You can see this point A is shared by many unit cells. This is shared by this unit cell also. It is shared by this unit cell also. It is shared by this unit cell also. So 4 unit cells are sharing this point. Okay? Or we can say one unit cell is having only 1/4 of this point. Similar, the same situation is here also. I did not draw the other point. यहाँ पे भी points हैं. It's an infinite lattice. So we are talking about in the bulk region. हम sample के अंदर की बात कर रहे हैं. We are not interested at the boundary. So all these points are contributing only 1/4. So how many lattice points are there inside one unit cell? Only 1 point. In this case, इस case में. Let us say we have a unit cell like this. हमारे पास यदि unit cell इस तरह का हो तो this is the lattice. So this is like equivalent of BCC or FCC. इसको आप BCC या FCC का equivalent मान लीजिए. How many lattice point now we have?
2.
So you can see 1/4 from the 4 corners, but the center one is completely inside this unit cell. Now we have 2 points. Okay. With this, let me complete the definition of primitive cell also. Like this cell has how many points? 2 points. Right? Let me tell you, this is unit cell, but not a primitive cell. Primitive cell नहीं है. Okay. What about this unit cell? इसके बारे में क्या कहेंगे आप? This can also be used to generate the whole lattice. You can check. How many points are there inside it? इसमें कितने points हैं?
Sir, only one lattice point.
It has 1 point. This is also unit cell. ये भी unit cell है. But this is primitive cell also. Unit as well as primitive cell. So primitive cells are those cells which have exactly one lattice point inside them. Okay. Primitive cell उनको कहते हैं which has only one lattice point inside.
Sir, does it matter it is cubical or rhombohedral or monoclinic?
No, it can be anything. Primitive cell can be of any type.
Okay, sir.
So the unit cell which can have more than 1 point, we usually say they are conventional unit cell. क्यों conventional है? इनको देखना आसान है, इनको समझना आसान है. The calculations becomes easy here because these can be easily studied in the XYZ coordinate system. इनको XYZ coordinate system आसानी से कर सकते हैं. Primitive cells are fundamental. They have one very good property that they always have one lattice point inside. But in terms of math, you can see sometimes these are difficult to deal with. I mean, the coordinate system is not easy to define. They have some special angles between them. So it depends on the choice of crystal. It depends on the problem we are dealing with. Sometimes primitive cells are superior. Sometimes these conventional unit cells are superior. Okay. So in this 14 unit cell, which we call Bravais unit cell also, इनको Bravais unit cell भी कहते हैं. Some of them are primitive, कुछ primitive हैं, कुछ non-primitive भी हैं. Okay.
Sir,
yes.
If a unit cell have only one atom at its body center, so will it be called primitive?
So if you have a body center unit cell, it cannot have 1 point.
No, that sir, it have only one atom at body center.
See, the unit cell always have a point at the corner. Otherwise, how do you define the corner?
Oh, yeah, yes, yes.
Right?
Right, sir.
So corners always have the point. That is why you can see in all these cases, corners have lattice point. But apart from corner, you can have lattice point inside the unit cell as well. You can always find a primitive cell for any lattice. Primitive cell को ढूंढना बहुत मुश्किल नहीं है. One standard technique is this. Just focus on any one of the point. किसी भी point को focus कीजिए. Look at the nearest neighbor in all directions. सभी direction में nearest neighbor search कीजिए. And just bisect the nearest neighbor. इन सबको bisect कर दीजिए. You will find the primitive unit cell. Okay. Now let us come back to this packing fraction part. So let us find this packing fraction for some standard cases. Simple cubic. Simple cubic means we have this unit cell. All the lengths are equal, angles are 90 degree. We have atoms sitting at the center. What is the maximum size of the atom that can be here? कितना max size ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा हो सकता है atoms का? Something like this.
Half of the edge.
Half of the edge, right? After that, it will touch the other atom. Okay. So, what is the maximum volume atoms can occupy? Maximum कितना volume atoms occupy कर पाएंगे?
1 into volume of a cube. of a
2 by 3 pi. What is
sphere.
the radius?
Radius is a by 2. Let's say a is
It's
Sir,
side.
A
sir, 52% of the total volume of the cube.
occupied by atoms, right? What is the size of cube? What is the volume of cube?
A cube.
A
A
cube.
cube.
So what is the packing fraction here?
Sir, 0.52.
This much. So this is the number which in some sense represents the strength of the unit cell. ये number unit cell की strength को represent कर सकता है. Why? This tells you how closely the atoms are packed in the lattice. ये number बता रहा है आपको कि atoms कितना closely इस system में packed है. Similarly, for BCC, I mean, please try at home. What is the maximum radius? What is the maximum size the atoms can have? If edge length is A, यदि इस edges की length A है, in this case the A is this. Here also the edge length is A. So atoms are here. Atoms at this point, all the 8 points, and one atom is sitting at the body center here. What is the maximum radius? What is the maximum size the atom can have now?
Sir, along the diagonal, 4r can be equals to the diagonal length.
So as you increase the size of atoms, you will see they start touching along the diagonal. जैसे जैसे आप एटम का साइज बढ़ाएंगे वो पहले डायगोनल पे टच करेंगे उसके बाद आपस में टच करेंगे. So the maximum size the atoms can have, one atom is up to here, one atom is here, one is here, यहाँ पे भी है. So this 4 times radius has to be equal to, what is the size of diagonal?
Sir, √3.
A root. So this is the maximum radius the atoms can have. Okay. So now they do not touch along the edge. अभी edge के along touch नहीं करते हैं. क्यों नहीं करते हैं? Because they start touching along the diagonal much before that. उससे पहले वो diagonal के along touch करना शुरू कर देते हैं. Now calculate the packing fraction from this number. इससे packing fraction पता कीजिए क्या आएगा. Okay. Packing fraction is how much? How many atoms are here? 2. What is the size of each atom? 4 by 3 pi A root 3 upon 4 cube. What is the size of unit cell? A cube. Check out how much is this number. For FCC, what is the maximum possible radius for the atom?
A root 2 by 4.
Now you can see they start touching along the face first. Or these 4R is equal to A root 2 now. Okay. Calculate the packing fraction here. How many atoms are here inside this cube? इसमें कितने atoms हैं effectively?
4.
One from the corners and half from the face. So there are 6 face, so 3 atoms from the face, 1 from the corner, 4 into each have this size pi r cube. R cube means A root 2 by 4 cube divided by A cube. So this number tells you that what is the how closely are they packed. ये number जितना ज़्यादा होगा atoms उतना ही ज़्यादा closely packed है, and accordingly you can get some estimate of the strength. So you can see FCC has the highest strength. Check this number. This is the maximum. BCC are somewhat lower in strength, and the lattices which have simple crystal structure, they are extremely low in terms of strength. So that's how we get the idea of the whole lattice from these small things. सिर्फ एक छोटे से यूनिट सेल से ही आप बहुत कुछ एस्टिमेट निकाल सकते हो. Okay. We will continue from this point in the next class. Any doubt up to here? All right. So attendance is over. You can leave now.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.